Is Major League Baseball rigged? No. But they are a privately owned organization that's out to make money. That's what I Googled, and that's the answer I got after the information about the 2017 sign stealing incident of the Houston Astros. Now, what I found a little interesting about all of that was sign stealing itself. How long has that existed in baseball? Hell, how long has it existed in major pro sports? Or sports as a whole? It's existed since the beginning. They've always stole signs. It's like, why do coaches cover their mouth when they talk? Or why do pitchers cover with their glove? Catchers. They have lip readers in the crowd. Right? So I found that very interesting that the Astros got kind of ostracized for sign stealing. And here's the point that I want to make. When it came out, the organization got in trouble, as they should. I have no argument with that. The Astros should have got in trouble for what they did. But why didn't any of the players get in trouble? Why didn't they go after the players individually? Simple. Because it could have been proven that players on other teams were doing the same thing. I can name 3 organizations that, without a doubt, were doing the same thing. Maybe not on the level that the Astros were doing it, but they were doing the same thing. But I say all this to make one point. The real reason the Astros got in trouble, well, they got in trouble. It was rightful for what they got in trouble for. That nonsense definitely had to stop. But the reason the Astros got in trouble is because of who they beat, right? They beat the Yankees in the ALCS, and then they beat the Dodgers in the World Series. If Major League Baseball had it their way, every World Series would be the Yankees versus the Dodgers. And why is that? They're the 2 largest markets, the 2 largest media markets in the United States. So if those 2 play each other, then Major League Baseball makes the most money. Like I said, they are a privately owned organization that's out to make money. I think we need to stop with all this nonsense with blaming the Astros for the 17 World Series. It was actually one of the best World Series. Well, it is the best World Series I've ever seen. Game 5, I've watched the highlights. I've watched over and over. What a hell of a game. We need to put it behind us and move on.